Welcome to the Choices Pixelberry podcast. So today we're going to be talking about let's see like how books get sequel in Pixelberry Choices. So at Pixelberry Choices, if you have read the last blog post and if you keep up with the community, you would know America's Most Eligible, the Royal Heir. These books have been most successful and they have gotten three, and for one it is more than three books. So what is it that makes this that really helps to make the decision like which books to give sequel and which books to not? So how the editors, the team, how do they decide that? So basically the process is that, well, first thing is that, you know people who read Choices Pixelberry, they also follow it on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and in other places. So now these people are not all, at least that's what we've been learning since the blog post came out. So a lot of people, they play the Choices book and they're from all around the world. And well, it's a really it's a simple thing that they are destined to have different taste, right? And while we see online, like majority players, you and me, we like the books, but they tend to like some other books. So also this gets decided not at the end, but mostly in the middle of the book, like at 8th, 9th, 10th chapter, 11th chapter. Around that, it gets decided. So now the question is like, how do they do that? So, of course, to my best belief, like when someone is playing, the players, so they have this like who is playing what story, they definitely get that data right. And of course, this diamond scenes, like if you are going for those diamond scenes, that means you need more diamonds. Maybe people they would need to buy diamonds from their Pixelberry store, and there they get the fun, basically the fund for their next books, for their next project. Like for instance, if there's a book and you don't like the main character, but for and you're not able to waste it, like for like what happened with Witness. A lot of people didn't like the book Witness, so they wouldn't waste their diamonds on Witness, but they would play just to get diamonds. But for instance, let's take a look at a Nanny Affairs. Like people liked Sam, like it's two genders, different races, so doesn't matter who you choose, but they really liked Sam. And they would go to Spain. So, and the story was designed in such a way like you would really like to see. Let's play this diamond scene. Let's play this diamond scene. Let's see what happens with Sam. Let's see how intimate we can get. Let's go with this diamond scene. Oh, this is a great diamond scene. So that's how they basically spun the way for the players that play. Like it's, but players also loved it. I'm just trying to explain it. So people really liked the book. People liked that character. That so they went for all the diamond scenes, and that's how. So that's this. So of course it depends like how many diamond scenes people are playing. People are going with. So that's really important thing. And if a lot of players, not just some players who are online, but people all around the world or all around the globe, they're playing, if they go for those diamond scenes, if it's really famous, if it is bringing some money to their table in the Pixelberry Choices headquarters, if it is beneficial, then definitely they go with it. So that's how this process works. Like eighth, ninth chapter, some one book is 8, 9 chapters in, and people are really liking it. Diamond scenes, almost 70% people are playing all the diamond scenes, and they're also buying diamonds to play it. So then they really get the foundation for a book 2. Then they announce a book 2, they get the sequel, and depending on that they can go further. Now one thing I should mention, like Choices Pixelberry is still pretty a young community, like it's been just 4 or 5 years they've been here. So it still needs time, and there is a sheer competition from other like episodes and other different story platform, interactive, this kind of simulation games. So it's also their need, like they need to produce new books, like yeah, definitely it's really awesome to go with a sequel of a really known book, awesome book, but also sometimes new books drive new genre, new stuff that also brings and draws new fans, new members to the community, and it helps them to thrive in this really like in this world where the basically rat race is going on, like everybody is running because they have to be on the top because otherwise they will get shut down. So that's also one thing. So that's the way. So it's just basically, if you like it, if you show your appreciation online, if you see people are supporting it, but that doesn't mean like majority of people like that book. So that's really it. Well, you don't have much to do about it, but one thing you can make sure, like, well, this community, as I said, is pretty young, so it just needs time, I guess, because, well, 10 years later, like in 2027 or somewhere around, there would be there at around that time, it would be a long time, right? So Pixelberry would have gotten a big follower base, and it would be a matured company, it would be a matured place, matured community. And then we can expect, as they said, Max said, like a 10 volume book. Anything is possible. So that's it. So that's the verdict. So that's how they make the decision. They decide, sort of like, it's a really hard decision to make, but that's the process. That's how they make the decision. That's how they decide which books to give sequel and which books to not. And again, this is pretty young community, so we gotta give it some time. And once it has the time, it will insert in coming years, in coming decades, we're gonna get much more from this community. Pixelberry is gonna develop, it's gonna grow. It's still at its baby steps. I would say it is still at its baby steps. Let's see what happens, guys, and let me know in the comment section what books, current books, you'd like to see getting a sequels. Like, do you want to see a Baby Bum Book 3 or any VIP books like Mismatch or Wolf Bride or Foreign Affairs? Let me know in the comment section, and check out my channel for other videos. Lots of interesting videos are out there. And subscribe, share, like if you liked it and want to show appreciation. Also, if you didn't like it, then comment why didn't you like it, and of course, as a moment to just dislike it. Thank you, guys. Bye.